Welcome everyone. Late here on a Friday night. Um, Wife's out to eat, kids are in bed, so here I am breaking down another excellent Age of Empires match. We're just going to do one tonight, and I'm going to briefly talk about another. This was requested by Alex to do a quick recap. I have not watched this, so we're just going to see what happens. We for the home team, Team Two, we have Butt Soup, Blue as the Malians. We have Blind Lead the Blind, Teal as the Vikings. I Chew Bubblegum as the Dravidians, gray, and we have Alex playing as Persians as teal. They're up against Lithuanians for the red, China for yellow, Italians for six with pink or magenta, and finally Mongols. Always spit when utter that name for orange. So we're gonna load the replay and get this going. So um, we're just gonna follow along. We're gonna take the fog of war off. We'll end up following Steel Wool here. That way we can really hone in on what he doesn't do well. So I actually started off replaying. I'm gonna do a recap for the Nomad game that I played as Dravidians and talk and what went well and what didn't. But really, I think we're just gonna stick with one. I think it's easier that way, and I'll talk. So, anyways, the one where I won with Dan and Jake. Basically, I was Dravidians and one was Persians. Forget what the other was, but we what you have to do is Dravidians because once again they suck ass except for like Nomad and other some water mixed maps. So what you got to do with them is use your wood advantage and the housing advantage. I mean that really is powerful. Saving 25 wood, people do get up fishing ship that much faster. I mean, it doesn't amount to a lot, but like in the early game, it does matter. So make sure you get a dock up. I think I gotta recommend doing double dock. I really like that. Even for every player, like you get two, couple fishing ships, unless some guy's trying to go fast castle and get knights. If you determine that you're in the boom position, like it's really nice to have that mobility and like harassment in case someone's trying to get too aggressive with expanding or just need some help. So that's something I highly recommend there. And yeah, what worked for me is Dravidians. We won water. It was a team effort. Persians, I really like dishing out two fire ships right away because able to put pressure. Like obviously Galley's the best, and if that's what you want to do, great. But I think fire ships kind of forces the other team to react, and maybe somebody like Bales and you just got to win water. But here's the another problem as Dravidians. Like once you win water, what do you do with it? You're gonna have food. You can't build knights. So I think what you gotta do is like don't go too aggressive, but you need to build gold units. Like for too long, it's like, oh yeah, pikemen or skirm. Like that, sure, that's fine. No, it's not. You need a gold unit, so you gotta win water, get up to castle relatively quickly. Don't hang out. Like you will be in feudal longer than other players. So what you want to do is try to like position buildings around your base so that it's much more difficult to be castle dropped and things of that nature. Or be ready to drop double powers. So like just be aware you got to protect yourself and then get gold units. So you have a couple options. Dravidians do have that siege advantage. Here, we'll switch to Carl because yeah, we'll get some extra action. And so gold, like you could do archers, and that's good to manage, but there's no special bonus there. They are fully upgraded. If you are winning water, you're gonna have a lot of food. So I think and recommend even I would go elephant archer. Yes, it's cost intensive, once you get to castle, but it's basically a mobile turret that you have, and then you can pair that with battle elephants or armored elephants and kind of use to break down. Another underrated option now is like just regular elephants. Like um, they don't have the second and third upgrades, I believe, is what it is. Here, we'll check actually. Role's playing them here. So honestly, Castle Age elephants are fine, and they do have husbandry now, now which helps out quite a bit in my opinion. Just makes them more mobile. So missing bloodlines, of course. You don't want to be too aggressive, but you need to be able to defend yourself, and you can do that as Dravidian. So you just got to know what you're willing and going to do. So Yeah, still just kind of walking through the game. So yeah, that's my pitch on Dravidians, win water, get up to castle at a reasonable time, and then you just got to get to a good unit, and that is not pikemen or spearmen, despite having bonuses for both of those. So all right, Dan doing well. Let's check the stats here. Military economy, do population, villagers. Alex is sitting at 19. That's pretty dang good. These other guys are not doing well. Um, Alex Green, villager must count these fellows. So got 4, 5 there. Excellent, going well. And yeah, so once again, that's my pitch on Dravidians. We'll get to the game here. So yeah, thanks for coming to my TED Talk, and we will not burden you with watching that other game. All right, we're gonna. We got red. We have Killer Chet's red, just doing things. This is a nice inner lake. I do like with these nomad games having these inner lakes that changes things. You just can't put your fire ship and patrol around, and then also having this dead spot. So like, if you are able to get a fishing dock on this area, like that is a lot of fish before you like get attacked, or you can kind of defend. And obviously you don't know. So I do like this, and I do like having the inner lake, and I do appreciate it being connected, I will admit. Like sometimes, but I also like having the randomness is like, okay, is it a fully enclosed um, pond or not? These are many things to determine. This is an interesting choice here. Just one villager attacking. I think there's a lot better uses of the time, but to each their own. Checking the stats once again. Villagers. Alex leading the charge. Look at all those vills. Pop. No, capture age would be nice, but I just don't want to have this subscription. Don't do enough of these. So just looking around, this is kind of nice for orange. This is fairly well protected. Fortunately, nobody built on this little peninsula. Like you're just kind of hosed. With that being said, there's 1, 2, 3 boar that are possible. I do appreciate having all this food available. Yeah, things are looking good. We don't see too much action going out. We're getting up to feudal here. At actual game speed. So we got teal and blue teammates, so that's good. I wonder if they're going to go for. Wow, there's nobody down here. Very interesting. So red and yellow, these guys are decent, decent area, but just not a lot of food as of yet. I'm just going to fast forward a little bit. Kind of see what happens here. Initiate the first action. All right, we're going to go back to regular speed now that we have things happen. Got Dan. Where's his military? It's okay though. Probably going fast castle. That would appear correct. Saving up the food. Would be nice to have that wood for the upgrade. Oh, he's not doing that. Okay, so he's not fast castling. Villagers. Once again, Alex leading the charge here. Going heavy on water. Looking good in the neighborhood. Dravidians, Carl. Double dock. Like to see it. Galley. I mean, you just got to build up. We got another galley here. Wow. That's a lot of galleys doing what he needs to do. But yeah, for these guys, this is really fortunate. Like all their fish is like completely away, so that's gonna take Carl a while to get there. Granted, there's yellow, and he's kind of working with that. But I think like as soon as they start doing this and run away, you just gotta like go after and kill this other fish, which he's not doing. No, he is. He listened to me. Need to be running these guys around. Fog of war. If they see you, got to be yeeting these fire ships across the map at this point. And some people do get kind of sneaky and able to mix them around, and like that's all it takes. So um, I do think you need to get a couple fire ships. You got to at least know where they're at, which we do one here. All right. Do we have anybody clicking up to castle yet? Everybody going in. Oh, there's the castle. Yeah, this is probably a good time. Maybe a little quicker, but we're going solid here. So close together, but not a huge problem yet. I mean, there is a lot of resources around. Um, yeah, this is a lot of water domination. So I'm really curious what how this team's going to come back and make it a close game. Red, we got some galleys. So I think it just kind of comes down to micro. Like we really just have red on water at this point. Now this is nice for Italian. Yeah, that's just a lot of fish. Um, we'll run out, but honestly, just keep pumping them out. 10 fishing ships. Wow. A lot of food. A lot of food. This is good. Carl needs to get more down, but overall just fine, I think. So two guys in Castle Age. Wow. Just this looks like domination here. Carl doing well with the micro, probably completely neglecting his base, but gonna win the micro war. Orange having a bad time, but top score because Mongol things. Wow, this is really good. We got the +1 here. Red with +1. Um, you just can't be losing fishing ships like that. So like, even though Orange isn't contributing here, like he needs to just not lose these guys like he is. This is good. We don't pay enough attention to these battles. So this guy has 9 here. Carl has 7. Orange just getting obliterated. That's on him though. Yeah, apologies. I just really want to focus on this water battle here. We see some castle drop coming here on Carl. Yeah, see, this is what happens. He's doing well. You're making things happen, but then by minute 18, you got to be like going up. So let's see where he's at. Castle Age, good. Let's see what happens here now. Not the right move. Yeah, you got to way too much food. This is a lot of food to be sitting on. That's good. But honestly, I don't even know if like extra TC is the right way to go. But you need to secure and like yeah, elephant archers once again just tank these siege. So like honestly, like you could go your own siege here, but elephant archers are okay. But you do need to protect gold, and that doesn't seem like an option. So you just kind of get in these weird paths, and double TC is not the way to go. I will say that as a longtime Dravidian sufferer. So. Um, All right, now Red's got these, and my prediction is all of Carl's stuff will get cleaned up. I mean, that's just it with water. Like, you can't look away because you're going to lose everything. Dan seems like he's got his own issues going on at the moment up here, but see, Carl's going to lose all these, and that's just like rough. Just getting lit up. Your advantage gone, just like that. So obviously they're not all dead, but like that's really gonna push them back. So purple just gonna keep free range. Honestly, this is like there's still a lot of food to be had. So purple's got a long way to run and just doesn't have to worry about anything. All right, Carl still has way too much food. You need to be using resources. I know it's nomad, but just things like that. Let's see how these other guys are doing. Dan, better use of the resources. He's got his own shenanigans going on. Here we have a yellow castle. Things do not seem to be going well here. Okay, these are a lot of steps. Not ideal. Yeah, these guys are tough because even if you build pikemen, like the +2 range just really gets you. It's so tough. Yeah, let's see what happens here. I think at this point you just got to assume that's dead. So like send the pikemen, I go villagers against the battering ram. That's good. Got some help from Gebettos. Oh, this is brutal. Completely. That's actually better than I thought. Yeah. What I do is I usually end up losing all my fills. So, and you can't have that happen. So thankfully Dan still has a bunch there, but I do not see a TC. So this is gonna be kind of quite the reset and bold move with the yellow there. I do support this. Oh God, this is rough. I mean, this is panic. Dan's sitting at 21 villagers who are all right here, by the way. This is good. Fighting around, see what happens. Now Dan's like, listen, I just got to be a roach at this point, which is totally fine. But they're doing a good job of tracking him down here. And then he runs past, so that'll happen. All right, Alex. No wonder he wanted me to cast this game. He's carrying the team right here. Butt Soup doing his thing. Beddoes. I wonder if they random it. No, they must have chose these teams. Yeah, and purple, he just needs to move faster here. Like, obviously you put Carl in the hurt bag, but if you aren't taking bills out, you're not doing what you need to do. That's my view on things. Good move by Dan here. Protection of the castle. Double TC with one Vill building. Always the interesting choice. These are the next level plays that I just don't think of. I don't know what this castle accomplishes. Like, could have been there. You're protecting maybe some stone and gold. Could have been on a hill. I mean, obviously, they must see everything at this point. Let's see, yellow. Yeah. Had choices, and he chose wrong. So there's that. Butt Soup still doing well. Pumping out things, maybe. We have chaos. Um, this is a problem. I mean, this is what you need to do. Like, once you get set, you just lay those fishing traps. Purple needs to be building more docks. That's something too. Like, just keep building docks. Like, no harm in that. You save so much food in various ways. Italians, maybe not your desired power. Well, we got, look at this. Right, you got to be always brutal when that happens. Let's just check on Carl's resources. All right, that's a lot of food. That's good, but you need to be using them. Yeah, and just too much here. A lot going on. All right, so this castle will get up. Got to run away. Got to use all that the wood, and I know it's tough. So even if that gets you like once again, elephants, they're so tanky. They will will at least delay your death. So, but that wouldn't have even been the right choice here with Genoese crossbowmen. So, all right, this is on pace to all get wiped out. Alex sitting over here having a good time. Sending out knights. The camel step combo. Very interesting. All right, we got to delete that. Good job. I don't know if he wins that. Here we are, 2+2. I think he would win there, but I I never checked the stats during the game. Just unfortunate. All right, we got Dan coming back in water and just camping. We love to see it. but doing what he can to contribute. Really leaning on Alex here. Um, yeah, despite the rough start, this is probably cool colors game to lose here. So, or the warm colors. Sorry about that. Just need to keep pushing. There he goes. Good job. Get up there. Dan trying to build up. Yeah, that is just a lot of wood, Carl. So that is definitely a weakness of yours. But you know, hey, it happens. So wow, we got Trebs pushing. We got things happening here. This is why it's good to watch the game through once to like know the pivotal moments. But honestly, they're just so everywhere. Still an interesting choice to keep all these guys here. But Carl's like focusing on the micro. I can tell what military. I'm not sure. Um, okay, we got red. So we have purple in Imp Trebin, and we have yellow in Imp. I don't know what he's doing. I don't think he does either. Alex is just getting fat over here. He's not being touched at all. Somebody needs to come and like mess with these farms or get out one of these teams. This is a classic match where Alex is like, "Oh, I'll come back and get this," and he actually does. So yeah, we got Cavalier +3, 4. He's gonna tear these guys up. Not need more upgrades. Need more upgrades, Mongols. But we always love to see Mongols do poorly. So yeah, unfortunately, this looks like a game where Dan is going to have to be appreciative of Alex and throw out some compliments. Yeah, Big Red here. He just needs to keep pushing, destroy all the fish. Like that's how they win the game. But does not seem to be happening. Purple doing a good job there, but really he needs to be laying more castles and getting a hussar. That would be huge. That would be absolutely huge for purple. Like that's something you need to think. Like raids, got to make things messy. Need to make things messy, and he's just not doing it. So yeah, here's his castle finally getting things to do. And this is another thing. Like yeah, he's trebbing you down, but like till he like drops another one, like it's okay. Like this is gonna really suck, but like they're gonna need to push in and like be ready with these guys to wipe them out once they get a little too aggressive. So we'll see what happens here. He's just going for it. Yeah, see, like he killed the castle, but they're waiting and seeing what happens. Now this is an interesting choice, but that's better. Yeah, you don't want to take that fight. You have the advantage. You don't want to throw this. Score is very close. Well, seems like we do have a nice water battle going here. Vikings 7-2, 6-2, and we have 7-2, 6-2. And actually, these guys have one more defense, so whatever reason, 135. Yep. All right, this is good. Just get in there and wipe them out. Screw everything is going on. Chasing with archers, never a great sign. Never a great sign. Would appear ballistics are not around. Oh yeah, that's gonna be tough. Wonder if Tucano do better against Sabar than others. Yeah, you just can't lose these archers, and he's doing that. This guy's just chilling. I guess that's okay. Need to get on that though. Yep, lost all those Chukanos. You can absolutely not lose the Chukano. Purple needs to be doing more though. Dan surviving. Wood. Laying the wood down. Sabar's just dominating. Wow, score's flipping. I don't understand what's happening. All right, massive battle here. Gonna lose it all. Yeah, I would just run back and make sure to lead them out that way. All right, getting attacked from here. This is good for purple. He needed to do this sooner. Um, yeah, Carl's in a rough spot. Wow, let's soup a low score. We have the evacuation. Yeah, at this point, it's probably good. Not even skirm. Or no, skirm is probably the ideal. That's what he should be doing. But Carl's sitting at 31 bills. Alex with a nice 146. Gotta be feeding his people. Carl with 2 grand in wood still. Very interesting choice. Yeah, Alex should be getting the upgrades and trying to dish them out. And like at this point too, with Alex just at a fat score, like you should just be getting the grades to give Carl so that he can get elite skirms and then work on these boys. It's like that's the only way purple can win here is if these Genoese like keep coming. So let's see. Yeah, still don't know about this, but that's okay. Yeah, they're completely in the dark about how thick Alex is, but yeah, a lot of castles. That's good. I mean, that's what you do. Still think he purple should have went Kassar, but these are things you don't think of. Like this is way too many resources not to be doing something like that. And wow, score's getting out of hand. But soup is wiped out. Now I'm curious how they come back because this does not look good. Devar is still running around. Um, yeah, just need to be going for bills here at this point. Need to be running around, not not dying to halberdier. I think I should take out the monastery, and that'll delay them for sure. So yeah, purple's just rolling here. Got some guys defending. This is curious. Red wiping out the fish. This looks dire. This looks dire. Yellow's pushing. All right. What is the bill? 57. Well, he can pump back up pretty quick. Yeah, these guys aren't in bad shape. Just Alex is super fat, but he needs to distribute the wealth, per se. Maybe they don't win this game. This could be interesting. Could have sworn they did. Yeah, so the only way the warm colors need to focus on Savar. That is the only thing they should be worried about. So just need help, walls. It's better to build castles. These guys need to be pushing more. There's too many units to be sitting. Yeah, this is classic. Like, listen, the only thing you need to worry about is Alex here, and for the cool colors, you need to be worried about this crossbowman. So I am curious to see. We got Carl trying to spring back in life here. It's a lot of resources. I don't see any military at this point. I do not see. It's a kind of a useless military bucket. Yeah, this is good. Purple just like attacking castles, run around. Once again, a SAR would be nice. Yeah, this is a lot of units protecting. I don't think walls are the way to go, but here we are. Yeah, all these guys should be converging over here. Yeah, making them burn resources. Yeah, I'm guessing this is what wins the game somehow. They're just able to run through. Yeah, we got a house here, need more castles, and be able to defend and just kind of hide. So yeah, this is, well, score is dang close. Purple's still like aggressive out here. More docks, like I said, or just honestly at this point, just build fishing or fish traps. Like that's makes so much sense. Wow, pretty much the whole map from here around, and this little pincher here. Yep, okay. Need more help, that's for sure. Direct hit. Nope, nothing. Yeah, just keep getting the donations out there. Oh, there's Carl. Elite skirms. We got 5 and 2. This looks dire. Not looking good. Out of base route locations. Yeah, at this point, it just kind of looks like you're getting choked out. They do not have water anywhere. Um, Purple's doing things that they need to. Yeah. So okay. Well, I mean, I could be proven wrong here, but this kind of looks like Alex. You got thick, but you just needed to do more, or like kind of just be everywhere all the time, kind of letting them get around and get situated. Or maybe this is like more of a throw from the cool colors, the warm colors. Sorry, geez, can't get this right. Someone's pinging over here. What is going on? Now I'm actually interested. When I first started, I was like, okay, this will be cool, but honestly, ho hum. But yeah, we got a lot of action going here. We have berserkers actually doing something. Of course, this would be a Dan thing to do. Yeah, that's a good counter to the pikemen that should be rolling up. Yeah, I think orange. They just need to go for the death knell, whatever that is. Like just running a SAR here. Like I said, I mean, there's lots of castles at the front, but like just get through. That is not happening currently. What power units? Orange should be going Mangadai. That is obviously not happening. Like Step Lancers, fantastic, and Castle, but just not it. And Imp. So like yeah, and at this once again, I think here it's just like get to your power unit. Like Heel's doing the right thing. Orange needs to not go Step Lancer, and China should be just pumping out Helm, and then yeah, Orange get Mangadai. We hate Mangadai, but that's what you got to do to succeed. What is happening? Score is close. Yeah, can't lose these archers. You just gotta attack. Wow, they lose all of these crabs. Interesting. Okay, kind of crazy. Gonna save this. It's gonna really delay the push. Yeah, they're solid here, but like once again, okay, this is good from Alex. Run around. Step Lancers are absolutely terrible. I don't know. I think these are the wrong boys to chase with. Like yellow just needs to be putting out Halberdier, and he's not. He's trying to go down here. Yeah, this would be a perfect place to like pause the game and say, "Hey guys, what is our plan?" Or just somebody to take a step back and kind of orchestrate. Oh, we got Trebs running around. Interesting. Well, this is good. Just running around, dodging fire. Yellow. I don't know. Like I said, what are these guys doing? He's got resources. He needs to be maxing out. Too many vills. Need some units. Faster firing skirm. Decent. Oh, we are still within 200 score at this point. Yeah, once again, yellow, you can't be losing these guys. These guys are going to punk you. You got to back them up. Classic mistake I do. Have your pikemen rally to a spot so that they just get absolutely decimated. Now, this is a problem, but yellow needs to take care of it. That's just the fact of the matter. Oh, Mangadai finally made the switch. This is good for him. Can't lose the Mangadai. Okay, these do get cleared up eventually. Just wonder if we're gonna finally get choked out here. I wonder what Malay do. Also skirms and pikemen. Interesting choice. But you gotta do what you gotta do when you're dealing with trash. Get down deep in the garbage. Some long distance fishing. Just no one's able to sustain a push. This is exciting. This is draining. We are sitting at 37 minutes here in real life time. Fishing docks have been destroyed. What is happening? We have things getting crazy. We have orange pinging saying, "Help me! I've lost my Mangadai. This is not your fault." These archers need to stay at the front lines all the time. They should not be running around. These guys should be doing something. You just got to station them. Got to defend. Once again, nobody's going Hussar here. Yeah, at this point, it's easy to get discouraged, and you just have to like say, "Hey, things are going to get better." Just need to go Hussar. It's not been happening. Champs, we have champs. Tide is turning. It's going to come back. Yep, making it messy. It's because nobody on their team went Hussar, despite China, Italians, Mongols, and I think Lithuanians having that chance. So Chaos. This is just chaos everywhere. The tide is turning. We have champions who are not going to get beat by anything except archers, which they all keep dying. Never feels good. You look away for a minute and lose about 2K of resources. What is happening? They're in disarray. They need to regroup. All right, here's a push from purple. That needed to happen. What the hell is going on? What the hell is going on? There's some. Oh, now the cool colors are in the lead. I think this should go poorly for Alex. We just got so many units. Tide is turning. We can feel victory coming. They're demotivated, running around chasing champions. That's how you know things are bad when they're trying to get champions involved. We got one hero, villager lady. This is grueling. This would take it out of me. This is a lot. Not gonna lie. Being pushed back. Yeah, at this point you got to get to your elite comp units, which would be SAR. You got to keep your Mangadai alive. These guys need to be run around killing these dudes. And yellow needs to be having help, which he does not. Wow, they really have yeah, got to get to these resources. Yeah, walls are just a false sense of security. That's all I'm saying. I'm going to put this on purple. He did not do what he needed to do here. Thought he could coast. There's still chance for the warm colors, but they need to take a hard look and say, hey, let's not get punked by Savar here. Kukunu, it's not it. You need to be going help. Alex, just unlimited resources. I wonder who's got enough, all the relics at the moment. Of course, it's Alex, right? Too many resources, can't be contained. Get to your elite comps. Carl begging for gold. Dan begging for resources. Wetsuit begging for resources. Alex. 8K. Says, let me put the team on my back. There he is. Just keep putting those out. You need to build barracks up close. Krebs are not the way to go here, folks. Hussar raids. Here they come. This was Jake. He would have done this 30 minutes ago. Just saying. Yeah, that is something they have not done. They need to be running these units to the back of your base, and they just are not doing it. They keep chasing. They need to be going in for these farms. There's just a lot of exposed area back here. It's like that way you force a reaction. Got my left-handed mouse here. That way, when my right hand gets a little tired from various exercises, I can keep going with the left. Man, we got Siege Ram coming out. It's all over now. When are they going to give up? They're asking themselves, how did we lose this game? What happened? My wife's not even going to look at me tonight. Well, that's happening because you're already banned to the basement for staying up till 2 a.m. playing Age of Empires. So yeah, I think this was just a mismanagement of what they're trying to do. Yellow not make smart decisions. Purple should have done more, and nobody did any raids. Like that's what you got to do. They had water, just like should not be happening. You got to be putting out raids, forcing them to react. Yeah, look, now we got siege elephant coming out, not armored elephant. We have siege elephant. So just a lot going here. Carl back in the game. Now these guys were not short on resources. Maybe on gold for more than I thought. Like here, I'm not sure how many relics are in there, but there's still gold around. They just didn't use it how they should have. So at this point, they're just shell shocked. They're like, "What happened? How do we come back?" So I'm gonna zip through this here. We all know what happens here. Steamroll comes, oppression, run around, Mangadai, too late to the party. We have trade cogs going. Well, that's not the worst thing, honestly, but too little, too late. Shell shocked. Shell shocked. Party over. Goodbye. Good night. On to the next. Staring in the mirror while it's dark. Cool. Well, Alex, I just want to say thanks. This was fun to watch. Glad to see the resiliency. I mean, if Carl gets knocked back, he's not calling for GG till the very end, so that's good. Alex just booming. Dan second highest score all of a sudden, and I think Jake just got squeezed with a sieve that isn't his perfect one there. So yeah, this guy's not quitting because he has trade going and just wants to go. But all right, there it is. Let's go to quick game statistics, score, military, society, um, units lost, raised, gold collected. It's a lot. Um, society, there it is. Relic gold. Okay, that was kind of evenly split, but yeah, that helps from there too as well. So yeah, a lot of swings there. It was interesting. I thought they kind of had it early, and then the good guys had it, and then kind of switched back. So yeah, a lot of back and forth. Very interesting to see. So thanks for recommending, and we'll catch you next time.